What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a brand new video. Now today you join me inside the 2014 Audi RSQ3, a car that no one perhaps remembers, a car that no one perhaps gives attention. But I'm sure you can hear from the tone, it comes with the infamous 2.5 liter turbo 5-cylinder motor, and it is just glorious. Now this video comes courtesy of Car Sales Exclusive. I've partnered up with them to bring you guys some cool car reviews. Now do check out all their socials, which I'll link down in the description below. And yeah, let's get into the review of the Audi RSQ3. Now this generation of RSQ3 started rolling out from 2014. So this is literally one of the early cars, and they were made all the way up until 2019. Now in 2016 thereabout, they updated the cars, sort of introduced a facelift and bumped up the performance figures. Now speaking of performance, these early 2014, 2015 cars make 228 kilowatts, which is around 310 horsepower and 420 Newton meters of torque. Now with the power increase from the 2016 models onwards, the power went up to 250 kilowatts and 450 Newton meters of torque. Now this car shares parts or platforms with the 8P Audi RS3. So it's the same engine, it's the same gearbox. And speaking of gearbox, it's a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Now this car really impressed me, guys. It is such a cool thing. And it's crazy how these early ones make literally the same power as a Golf 7.5R or an 8V2 S3. Listen to that! Ah man, that 5-cylinder tone is unmatched. It is unmatched. Gearboxes sharp as ever. I mean, these DSG/S-tronic gearboxes. Ah, that shot shift as well just sounds so cool. Listen to this. Now the car feels so engaging. It of course comes with quattro all-wheel drive. The steering wheel has some decent feedback to it, and I just like how, I mean, this is a compact SUV, so it doesn't feel far off from a hot hatch. Still feels very light on its feet. And what really enhanced the experience for me is the previous review I've just done on the channel was on the BMW X5 M50D, and that is a very bulky and heavy SUV, and jumping into this just felt like a dime because it feels so light, it feels so nimble, it feels agile, and man, what a cool sleeper car. It literally is a sleeper performance car. Like, you'd easily move past this without even noticing what it is or realizing the engine that it packs. Oh man. This thing is so cool. And the thing is, it puts this grin on my face. Then you know it is a capable machine. Ah man, that 5-cylinder tone, man. Oh. And the other thing is, jumping into the cabin, this era of Audi has this very charming quality about it. Like the feel of all the materials, how well put together everything is. I mean, you can tell the age of the thing from all the buttons and knobs that you have, everything. But for me personally, I feel like it has a certain charm to it. Also the analog dials there, the way the speedo goes to 300 kilometers an hour, and how the numbers are cramped up and they curve so they can accommodate all the numbers all the way up to 300. It's just so cool. The gray background to it, the little RS badge that you get on the ref counter. And while we're here, the steering wheel feels very sporty. It's perforated all around, flat bottom. There is an RSQ3 badge at the bottom spoke, and it is just insane. The other thing that is crazy to me is this car literally has carbon fiber trimming. Carbon fiber trimming. Now you get some carbon fiber on the door cards, you get some carbon fiber in the center console around the gear lever area, and you also get some carbon fiber on the front fascia of the dashboard with a little Quattro badge. And it is so impressive, man. It is so cool in here. And this gear lever that you get, they've used it in so many of the other models, I think even leading up to the 8V models, S3 and the RS3. It's the same gear lever. It has an RS badge on top of it, which is very cool. Now the car comes with the older style Audi MMI system, which is not a touchscreen, but that is actually fine because you control it using buttons and this rotary dial. It is so intuitive, it is easy to use while you're driving. And like I said, there is a certain charm to this car, like the era it comes from, and the tactility of the buttons and all the knobs is just insane. Like, you hardly get, listen to this, like you can hear the sound of that tactility. You hardly get this kind of quality in modern cars. It is just, what a car, man. Up front, as you can see, you have an RS style grille, which is a honeycomb grille. There's an RS badge right there, 4-ringed Audi, Quattro badging down there. I like how this gen they used to put Quattro badges on their cars. Now at first glance it might look like the car has some insane intakes there, but they're all fake. Even this one here doesn't lead to anywhere. But yeah, it's all opened up here on the middle section of the grille. So you have xenon headlights with daytime running lights. These are LEDs actually. So you have 20-inch rims all around, which are massive, gripped by 275 section millimeter tires all around as well. Cross ventilated brakes, some good braking performance. And as you can see, the brake calipers as well are huge black brake calipers with an RS badge right there. You have Audi's signature aluminium silver looking touch, and yeah, that you get on RS and S models. And as you can see, the whole thing is a compact SUV. It just looks so cool, hey? There's another Quattro badge on the side right there, a more aggressive roof spoiler, and yeah, that actually looks really cool. At the back you have RSQ3 badging, and yeah, one thing that's weird is the single exhaust tailpipe. Now remember, I mentioned this car shares platforms with the 8P RS3, and if you remember correctly, or well, that car has two twin tailpipes on the left side. So I think they were just experimenting around this time, seeing what they could do. You also have a diffuser going on there, and I'll show you some bits of the interior. So you have RSQ3 badging on the door sill. You have RS sport seats with RSQ3 on the backrest, and yeah, full leather seats. They look absolutely cool. Panoramic sunroof and aluminium pedals down there. Those are shared with the R8, the Lamborghini Gallardo. So it's that era of cars, literally. Close this. Here's the perforated steering wheel we spoke about earlier. RSQ3 badging, analog dials that go all the way up to 300 with a silver gray background, all the carbon fiber we spoke about. And yeah, the Audi MMI, you can see tons of buttons, but like I said, there is a certain charm to this. And I think I didn't show you guys the boot. Let's check out the boot. $356 liters in capacity. With the rear seats folded, you get a total of 1,250 liters instead. There's an underfloor where you find the subwoofer for the Bose sound system, but yeah, you can see there's a lot of room still down here. And yeah, back to the drive. And the other thing is, there aren't any reviews of this thing. Like literally zero. Like they've never received any attention, these cars, and that's why I had to grab the opportunity with both my hands to bring a review to you guys, because I just think these are so cool. And also performance wise, it feels similar to like a Golf R, like say a 7.5 R, like in terms of pulling power and the delivery of the performance and all that jazz. It feels very similar, so it's not slow at all. Even the 0 to 100 time is somewhere there around 4.8 seconds. So guys, I'm not really sure if this car has launch control, but I've done all the necessary procedures that are required on these cars normally to engage launch. So dynamic mode, gearbox in sport, and traction control or ESC in its sporty setting as well. So let's see if it has launch control. Foot hard on the brake. Oh, it has. Oh. Oh man, this thing is, I mean, if you're looking for somewhat of a performance car and you're say a family man, something like that, or you're looking for something that's still practical, SUV like, this is the car for you really. And I think to conclude the video, I'll tap into the pricing. Now the current market value on these, they start anywhere from 330,000 rands and go all the way up to 650,000 rands. Yeah, that's still quite pricey, eh? So obviously the cars that linger around 330 to 400, 450 are the pre-facelifts. So the cars that come with 228 kilowatts. And then the ones that cost around 580, 600, 650, those are the facelift models with the 250 kilowatts power pump. So yeah, that is the RSQ3 review from me to you guys. Do get down in the comment section and let me know what you think. Also do check out our car sales exclusive. This car is for sale with them. It's a 2014 model year. It has 77,000 kilometers on the clock, and it's going for 454,000 rands. Now I really do hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, that's cheers from me.